There's been an intrusion. Let's go, move.
Get out of the way! Go back!
What kind of research goes into a movie like this? I know there was a lot, but you want to ensure, of course, that you've got a huge, unique action film that people respond to, but you don't want audiences saying, that wouldn't happen.
Right, exactly. Well, you spend a lot of time with the SEALs and the Secret Service guys that would sit with us and the Special Forces guys, and you literally sit in a room with a huge map of Washington and the White House and all of our little figures, red and green men, and you lay out a battle plan. Yeah. And you say, how would you guys do this? They do it all the time, so, you know, it's based in reality.
For as much gunfire as there is, the real meaty fight stuff is up close and personal.
Yeah, it's nasty. It really is choreography. I mean, you know, we spent the whole day really on my fight scene. Yours was probably a day too, right?
Well, I mean, there was the choreography, but how much did you stick with it?
Yeah, once they call action, you know, Antoine calls action, all the choreography flies
goes out the window.
Yeah.
Charlie, coordinate with the Air Force and FAA. Find out if that's a lone aircraft. Yes, sir.
Half hour at the most.
Ruth, where the hell is my son?
The cast helps illustrate the difference between involving good, decent actors and then bringing in really solid performers. I'll use Melissa Leo for an example. I mean, if I'm not going to talk about you.
You won't mind.
That's rude, but okay.
Thank
you. Won't mind.
I think it really makes a difference because, I mean, yeah, if you're going to be tied to a wall, then you need to bring it somehow.
How interesting was that to have her tied up next to you?
It was great. And it's for
help you get through.
Yeah, yeah, she was, you know, because you just left to look at her face. You know, I mean, she was too, and we, you know, and she was spitting blood, and, you know, you couldn't put enough blood in her mouth.
Yeah.
You know, and you couldn't give her enough takes on that. And that's not, you know, that's a true pro. Somebody who's willing to do it and is looking forward to do it. You know, she wasn't concerned about how she looked or her safety. But when I was getting the crap beat out of me, even if she wasn't on camera, I felt her, I knew her. I never had to question whether or not Melissa was with me or not. And that's huge because you're always playing up to her game.
Angela, in your case, I know that you spend most of the film surrounded by government officials.
No.
Yep, sitting. Meanwhile, across town, kicking back. And of course, you're surrounded by another few Hollywood legends. You've got Robert Forster and Morgan Freeman there.
That's right.
What is it like just hanging around with these guys?
Very intimidating, you know, before you get there, you know, in your mind, before you arrive on set, but they are the nicest guys with lots of stories to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, and pretty good voices.
You're the one that let the First Lady die, no? And soon the President. Failure seems to be a habit with you.
Yeah, well, maybe I owe you for giving me the chance for making up for that today.
Rick, I know that your connection to Gerard Butler goes back a long time, right? When did you first meet him?
I think 2000.
Yeah.
When I just done a few films, he just came to the country, and we met their mutual friends, and we both had similar experiences. I was a hedge fund trader at on Wall Street, and he was a lawyer, so we were both in this entirely different, creative field, which we weren't in before, and traveled around, and I guess it really did help having a buddy to work with, especially during the physical scenes where you could be spontaneous.
It was so damn fun as well. If you're gonna do this, what a wasted opportunity not to do it right, not to make it real, not to terrify people, not to make them feel, not to get the humanity in it, not to rouse them, not to, get them fascinated in protocol and process and standoff and everything that's going on. That's right. You want to do it all, so that took a lot of work.
You got me fired up now. I want to see it again.
Got
I'm
me fired
inspired
up
just by listening to that.
Oh, yeah.
The United States of America doesn't negotiate with terrorists.
Who said anything about negotiating?